What's up, people? How's it going? As always, I'm just going to get right into it. Now, I was thinking, those shields out there, they're like stormtroopers. You know, the ones from the original trilogy. You know, the ones that can't aim. It's because when they shoot their nonsense, they never hit their target. Imagine a world without Star Wars. You have no Force, no Jedi, no Republic, nothing. That's what the world is starting to look like. And red alert, red alert, red alert. There's news that Ryan Johnson received something called a Saturn Award. For what? What did he do? I mean, for The Last Jedi? You call that a movie? And I'm not talking about you people out there that like The Last Jedi. So don't come at me with that. If you like it, that's on you. That's your opinion. Okay? I will say this. It's not your fault you like it, though. That's Lucasfilm's fault. That's Disney's fault that you like it. You're a victim. They're messing with your head. That's why you like it. Okay? So it's not your fault. I'm not hating on you for liking The Last Jedi. Okay? You're welcome to be on board. Those that hate the movie, you're welcome to be on board. Doesn't matter. I don't care about the politics and social stuff like you know what I'm saying. I don't care about that stuff. That has nothing to do with it. Before The Last Jedi, before Lucasfilm was bought by Disney, everyone was unified. So you know why are we fighting now? You know why are we arguing and bickering now? As I said, videos later, I mean earlier, excuse me, you're being distracted. You're being messed with. So wake up. Ryan Johnson got rewarded. You know what that tells me? It tells me that someone out there appreciates his work. Someone out there appreciates what he's doing. Somebody like Jar Jar Binks, that kind of a mentality maybe. Vote for Chancellor Palpatine, and everyone does it. Then he comes into power, starts taking over. Come on, y'all need to pay attention. Yeah, everyone listen to JJ. I mean Jar Jar Binks. There I go again. I think I need to get my mouth rinsed because I keep getting those two confused. I don't know all the details of what happened, but somebody had to be an idiot for nominating him to be the winner. I just Last Jedi is a mess. I don't understand why he would get a reward for it. But hey, you know I don't like talking about, but I don't know too much about. So you know I don't want anyone to say, hey, you know why are you always talking about stuff like that? You don't know what you're talking about. You know And why you keep saying you don't know too much about anything? Should you make yourself more informed? Well, you have a point. You have a point. I should be well informed, right? I should know what I'm talking about because right now I sound crazy, like I'm out of my brain making stuff up because I'm having delusions and I'm into Star Wars too much and stuff. Maybe, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just a crazy old man. Do I really look old? Nah, man, I'm young. Anyway, so on to what I was saying. All you out there, part of the resistance, even those who aren't, who aren't boycotting or whatever, just hear me out. Hear me out. We gotta stop this stuff. It's more serious than what people know, honestly. And I'm gonna get into that. So red alert, red alert. Here it comes. Let's go. I have. One word for you: children. Yeah, children. They're important, very important, right? I mean, some of us have kids, some of us were kids, and some of us are kids. You know what I mean? That in every sense of the word. But no, no insult intended. Star Wars, the creator himself of Star Wars, he always liked kids. Did you know that? I mean, you could tell, right? That's what Star Wars was for. It was a kids movie. All right. Adults enjoyed it because adults were kids at the time it came out. Yeah, some of the adults were still adults when we were kids, and they like it. So you could say that Star Wars is like a family movie, right? The original trilogy, at least, right? I like the prequels, but some people don't like. I like the prequels, so that too. All right. Anything George Lucas. All right. So where am I going with this? Well, think about it. Kids are important to George Lucas, and he obviously wanted to reach out to children, inspire children with his dream with Star Wars, and he did. I mean, we all wouldn't be here today discussing this otherwise, right? Okay, so let's look at The Last Jedi, specifically at the scene involving Canto Bight. I don't think I need to explain the whole thing from an in-universe point of view. I won't, because I don't want to bore you. That scene was boring. Okay, I think anyone that liked or disliked The Last Jedi can agree. Canto Bight was boring. But I will say this in a nutshell. Rose Tico goes on a trip about rich people being evil and that there's animal abuse. She even gets Finn worked up and has him come along with her to help her free the animals. Or there's something wrong with the Canto Bight scene. Can you guess what it is? Yes, I think you got it right. The children. The children were enslaved, and none of them were free. Why is that? I thought about it. Slave children. I was like, did they forget or something? Or is this some stupid social justice mess and they just overlooked that issue or something? So I thought about it. I'm like, no, it's deeper than that. Go deeper. Then it had to be intentional because he edited the movie. You seen the deleted scenes, so he was organizing the movie. He decided what should be cut out and what should remain in. And if anything didn't make sense to him, I'm sure he would have fixed it, right? I think that mess was intentional. So get this. I thought Star Wars was a kid's movie. Feel what I'm saying? Rose Tico and Al Finn thought it was okay to free the animals, but they forgot about the children. Come on now. Children. Okay? I mean, aren't human children more important than animals? No, I know there's some animal lovers out there, but really, if you knew some kids were enslaved, wouldn't you want to at least rescue them too somehow, right? Or at least come back for them or something, right? What's up with this? Why is Canto Bight even in the movie? Why is all that even in the movie? It's a whole bunch of unnecessary footage. So what's up with that? Let's think about that. I feel like anyone that says they like The Last Jedi, I feel sincerely concerned about them. I'm not insulting you, but I feel concerned about you because it would seem like it's something wrong with your mind, or you're in a messed up condition or something, because how can you miss that? The message in the movie, that's not It's not good. It's not good. Okay? It's not a kids movie. It's not Star Wars. It's not geared for family either. What was the movie geared for? What audience were they trying to reach? Because, well, I can't say that. There were a lot of people that did like The Last Jedi, so they reached somebody, but not the original fans. So, what's up? Okay? I think that, like, the people that enjoyed The Last Jedi and they're not seeing this aspect of the movie, they're not seeing what I'm touching on, I think they've been, yes, I think you all have been affected by the social propaganda stuff that they're doing on your mind. Ooh. I think so. I mean, unless you just don't like kids. I believe that no human in his right or her right mind will put anything first before their children or anyone's children. Children, period. I don't think anyone would be like that. And if you are, I mean, let's face it, you probably need some mental help. I mean, if you've seen some kids in trouble, like serious trouble, life-threatening trouble, wouldn't you help them, or you just sit down and watch them suffer, right? I think everyone in the world has deep compassion for children. So why not in The Last Jedi? I don't get it. But some four-legged animals and stuff? I mean, come on. It doesn't make sense. There's an agenda. There's an agenda there. I don't think that was an oversight. It had to be an intention. As I said, agenda. And here it comes. How do you destroy a society? How do you erase a culture? You kill the older generations and you cultivate new ones. You hear that? You think about the last videos, it connects with what I'm saying here. Institutionalization. When you obliterate the old people and the parents of these children, you spare the children and you institutionalize them. You raise them in a new world and make them forget the old one. For those that are too young, they won't even know that the world has changed. Brainwash, mind control, cultural domination. Need I say more? So why do you think they're executing Order 66? They all want the Jedi to be gone. We covered that. They want the Jedi to be non-existent. That's the only way that they can raise an army of dual-witted stormtroopers that will obey every command, just like those shields. An army of paying customers in this new world that they wish to create, a new world without Star Wars. Think about that. Think about it. Your kids. The Empire wants your kids. They don't want you old people. They don't want the old fans. They want new ones. They want your kids. They want to start completely over, beginning with your kids. Disney. That's already in the market for entertaining children. Institutionalize them, brainwash them. Have them grow up on their junk. Star Wars. And then when they become older, they become like you and I in the older generations, loving on whatever this mess is, but it's not Star Wars. And that's where they'll get all the money, all the fame, and all the power that we are not willing to give them. The message of today, the warning, the red alert, red alert. Do not become the last Jedi.